Yo, what is going on, everyone? Stone TNT come back at you again with another video as always, and welcome back to another open house. We're here at RANTRAK getting ready to run some trains, so we're just gonna hop straight in and I'll show you what I got. Well, another project I made progress on is putting numbers on these 90 Max finally. You saw in the Science Museum video they didn't have any numbers on them, but now they do. Finished patching this Conrail caboose, now leaser caboose. Can use it with CSX and NS. But yeah, got this mixed freight set up, getting ready to pull her out. So you guys are gonna see her in entirety here. But yeah, we're just gonna head on out now. I finally got it out and running. We got these new signal bridges up, looking pretty good. Make the layout pop just a little bit more. Alright.
And I just got it and just went down to my club, and I'm trying to get it to hook up to the RF and the radio signal, and I don't see that on the menu. Are you familiar with this throttle, or? Okay, thank you.
All of those are mold. Except for kind of credit one lap. I mean, I got backup stuff.
So are they going to make any accommodations to you for that? Should be.
Well, I'm pulling it into the yard after running it off camera quite a bit. Another new thing I got for Christmas were these Phase 3 AM fleets. As you know, my Amtrak stuff is all Phase 3, so I'm going to be running a mixture. It's going to be like a 90s style Amtrak, Phase 4 and Phase 3 mix. So yeah, I'm going to be setting that up. I'm also going to probably be splitting apart. I don't know if I'll tear down the mix for it yet, but I'll be splitting it into 2 different tracks, that's for sure. So as you could tell, I took the mixed freight down. I got the entire Amtrak. All these Am fleets here are brand new. Got a mix of, modern or semi-modern. And I got the phase. I think they're actually phase 1, not phase 3. Got a mix of color all the way down to the baggage. And then my power is going to be a phase 3 and a phase 4 engine. Got to go clean those wheels first. Then I'm going to be heading this train out. And on the topic of new stuff, this is another new locomotive I got, and it's first responders unit. And I also just finished these two cabooses. Now it's a Gatix, used to be L&N, you guys saw in my last open house video. And now we got this, it's a now CSX. It originally said C&O, it was super clean. Saw that in another one of my open house videos. But yeah, weathered it up. Hold on, let me get a focus. Weathered it up, both sides, labeled CSX. So now I got a plethora of modern cabooses I can use when switching. So yeah, so I'm gonna be, like I said, cleaning my wheels. I'm gonna be taking it out. I haven't brought this one out in a while. Vincent's running my Hiawatha. Well, I couldn't get these to work for some reason. I have my high and wide load set up with this in the new caboose. So really, I just decided to cut my losses. I'm really just going to be running a solo dash 8 on there. Obviously, I'm not going to run the entire train with just the dash 8, so I'm making a couple cuts here, shorten the train up a bit, and I'm going to take it out. So I finally got her out and about. Doing one lap around the bottom. Next time around, I'm going to be taking her up to the top.
But all the other turns on this and the brakes on that, so you need to get it around one more time. And here, okay.
And up to the top we go.
Get ready to slow it down and stop it. Slow it down.
And we need a bit more sand there.
Hey, do you want to run it? Not maybe, but I really want to get it even more out there to have all the stuff out over there. Bro. That's never going to happen again. The DCC and sound. Yeah.
What's the one, Bobby? What's the one on remember it was 40,000? No, the box.
It may or may not be completely accurate, but that doesn't bother me enough to. The big plan for this is to get it bring heat out and do deep, they ran Berkshire for a while in the 50s, so. I have all my beer cards that I have. That's my beer choice. They don't have any in the old style wooden reefer cards. And then I think Atlas is making.
And down we go. Alright, so I did a complete lap around the top, just letting the RANTRAK run. Now what I've set myself up for is a yard transfer with the first responders in the high hood. Hey Vincent, I'm gonna be grabbing the cars over there and then replacing them with the cars that are over here, taking some of them all the way up to the top here, and then I'm gonna be running back down to the bottom. So that's the plan right now. But before we get started with that, here's some action on the analog. Pretty neat. Well, finally got her out of the yard. Gonna be headed over to the middle yard, switching them out there, picking them up. Then they're gonna be finally headed up to the top yard, make some final deliveries there, and then headed back down, switching out the blue yard. Well, we finished our work there, Kearns yard, headed back to the brew yard, drop this cut off. We're gonna go back to Kearns, pick up our cut for the top yard.
I realize once you go past here, I'll go beyond here. On this,
But we're headed back to Kearns now, pick up our cut to bring to Hamel Hill, which I figured out is the name of the top yard. So, yeah.
153. I don't think the traffic is that.
All right, well, we finished up at Kearns, and now we're headed up to Hamel Hill. Got the highlight on the front. Gonna be dropping all these cars off, picking a couple cars up at Hamel Hill, sorry, bringing them back down. I split this train into 2 cuts, so it's gonna be too heavy for me to make it up the hill. We're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to go up to Hamel Hill, and we're gonna have to come back down. So.
Before you get away, it's one of the final expectations that in your mind, what you'd like to see happen relative to
Bro? Oh, this is awesome. The high and wide does not fit on the bridge. Great.
Everybody in the world that wants to go to a brother. That's kind of what our conventions were. Our module requests don't have to be that broad.
It's a decent size. If they all do something, doesn't want to. If you're looking to sit there and wait, you're more digitally, you know, to produce the energy.
I think our mentality of unconvention in '99 and then in 2002 was definitely unconvention. Strip the conventions away from the show. It's all strange all the time, but it was about the bigger, and better. Now I think that that's a mentality, that whole thought process has been done, and we can kind of leave that in the back. I think a lot of guys have probably, this is something that works. This is something that's entertaining, that looks scenically really looks good.
You remember the first one?
99, yeah.
Well, we just arrived here at Hamel Hill Yard. Got other people switching up here too, so we're gonna have a lot of ops taking place here.
Pull it out the other direction. Just need to wait for clearance here.
You good? You got clearance? Good. Go forward.
Go forward, okay. Reverse. Reverse.
Well, finished up work at Hammer Hill. Now we're headed back down to Kearns, get my second cut, and then we're going to be taking that one back up.
Terminal. Since you're still running around on one, you can come out.
The crap. What I'm saying.
This is mine. Somebody else.
And finished up work there at Kearns for a second time. Gonna be coming up into Hamel Hill now, dropping the last cars off. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, but yeah, coming into Hamel Hill now.
CSX, we need to borrow one of your dispatchers for a little bit.
Yes. That would be funny. Now, this one's still not powered, is it? So I gotta be on the inside and do that deal.
Right.
I do have a red signal, so.
Yeah, you got a green this way, so he did switch it. So green will take you out that way.
That's right. Takes you to
Divine.
Boone.
Oh, okay.
Boone and then Divine.
Well, we finally finished all the work up here at Hamel Hill. So we're running back down to the brew yard. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, to be honest, but I'll figure it out.
Like you can run off of this and start your radius underneath and continue down and circle all the way around one more time.
So what I've decided to do is I'm going to be running DPU mixed freight, or it's going to be a road freight with these two CSX Gevos. And I'm going to be running all these cars, and I'm just going to be going around to every yard and picking all my cars up so I can bring them back here, and I'm going to be tearing everything down. So yeah, we're going to try to get the DPU set up, and then we're going to head out. So we're finally out, heading over to Kearns yard, and then we're going to be throwing this work at Kearns into another time lapse. This one's going to be a little more tricky with the DPU.
So what camera do you feel like tonight?
I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know. I got Chesterton, Crescent, you know, I got them all really. Fostoria.
Crescent? Oh, there is one at Crescent. Yeah, let's do Crescent. It's a fairly active place. Finally just made it up. Finally just made it up to Hamel Hill. Gonna be putting this work in a time lapse, heading down, then probably packing it up. Well, finally finished work at Hamel Hill Yard, excuse me. Coming back down the mountain, back into Brew Yard, and I'm going to be packing it up. With all this work, this train is enormous now. Well, we're pulling her in for the final time. They're going to be deconstructing. Do they still run the Vapex cars? These ones?
What?
Do they still run the Vapex?
Yeah, they still run. I don't know about the feedback.
Oh, okay. Well, because I knew they still run company ones, but I was just kind of trying to think. This is like an odd mixture of like an export coal train and.
Well, they're all the. Yeah, they don't run those. Well, they don't run those hoppers on exports, really.
Right. Yeah.
So all of them are power plant.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, 'cause they look like power plant, but then they had like NS on. I know they spelled power NS power plant. Maybe all like whatever.
They've run them down to like Chesapeake, and I don't know if they still run it to like Clover and down there.
Well, guys, that's gonna do it for us. Everything's all packed up. We're ready to head out. So as always, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.